Your support keeps our stories alive. Nearly 90% of our viewers watch without subscribing. If you're one of them, help us continue telling raw, emotional stories. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop a comment with your city. We'd love to hear where you're rewatching from. Now, let's get into it. Can a flawless marriage crumble in an instant? Absolutely. It happened to me. This is my story. Clara and I were childhood sweethearts. We grew up just a few streets apart and went to rival schools. What began as harmless teasing eventually turned into something deeper. We were each other's first love, first kiss, first everything. She stood by me during the 2 years I served in the Navy, and when I returned, we went to university together. Eventually, we got married, paid for the entire wedding ourselves. We were proud to be independent. We'd decided early on that kids could wait, maybe until our mid-30s. The focus was on building our lives and saving for a home. When we hit a snag with our mortgage application, we temporarily put the property under my mother's name, intending to transfer ownership once things were stable. That decision turned out to be a blessing. Our careers took off. I worked as a freelance graphic designer, and Clara climbed the ladder in marketing. We bought one car, then another, both under my parents' names to avoid financial scrutiny. Why not in Clara's family's name? Because her parents had tragically passed away during a hiking trip. That loss hit us both like a freight train. I had loved her parents as if they were my own. Clara was devastated for a long time, but in time, we found balance again. Our relationship rarely saw conflict. Arguments were rare and resolved calmly. It felt almost too perfect. I used to joke about it. Then one afternoon, everything unraveled. Clara always preferred running, errands, solo, groceries, hardware, store, you name it. I'd offer to tag along, but she liked the routine. This time, though, I was struggling to haul some heavy grocery bags up the driveway when she suddenly snapped. These stupid bags could have messed up my back, she shouted, her eyes brimming with tears. I tried to calm her down, to understand what was happening, but she shoved my hand away. If you had just picked up the phone and called, I'd have handled it myself. For once, she screamed, storming off toward the house. Where are you going? I asked, stunned. I'm done. I'm staying at Lena's tonight, she said, her voice cracking as she walked away. I stood there, stunned, still holding those bags. I knew this wasn't just about groceries. Something deeper was going on. I figured she'd talk when she was ready. A month passed, silence. I texted. I called. No response. By the third week, I gave up trying. Then, 5 weeks in, her best friend Lena showed up at my door. I never really clicked with Lena. She always gave off a smug energy. But this time, it felt even more unbearable. Clara send you? I asked, my tone clipped. Nope. I came on my own, she said, flopping down on the couch like she owned it, legs crossed in exaggerated flair. Just say whatever you came to say, I told her, holding back my frustration. She paused, then leaned in, suddenly trying to kiss me. Her hand brushed somewhere it shouldn't have. I shoved her away. Get out, I shouted. She smirked like it was all a joke. I was testing you. Clara's a wreck. After her parents died, she needed something wild. Joined a hookup app, met a guy, started an affair. She hates herself now. She can't even look you in the eye. But hey, if you cheated too, maybe that would make things even. She actually winked, like it was some kind of game. Leave. And take her stuff with you, I growled. Tell Clara to stay away. The car she's using, the place she left, it's all mine. Everything's in my family's name. Drop the keys in the mailbox, Lena scoffed. She lived here too. Not legally, I shot back, slamming the door behind her. At first I just felt numb. I'd grown used to her absence. I'd sensed something was off for a while, and now I had answers. Ugly, painful ones. The divorce was fast. Thanks to how the assets were structured, there was nothing to argue over. Clara tried calling me after that. I blocked her. She even showed up once, tossed the car keys at me, and hurled insults. I didn't flinch. Only after I threatened legal action did she finally stop. And that was the end of it. No signs, no warnings, just silence, then chaos. But I moved on. Life didn't wait for either of us. If this story touched something in you, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Drop your city in the comments. I'd love to know where you're retuning in from.